Okay, so we have already discussed the strategy or the tips and trick how to tackle or how to handle listening part B. And then the point is you need to guess the question, yeah? So maybe first what you have to do, you have to read the question. So here we have got four questions for one conversations. Again, in part B, it is talking about long conversation. So one conversations will cover four questions. And then before we play the audio, maybe we can predict what kind of questions that will come up with these questions. So maybe we can see from number 31. I hope everybody has printed the materials. So let's try to guess the questions. What questions will come up if we have got four possible answers this way? So for example, number 31, guys. So what is the possible questions? So if the answer is two students, two professors, two sociologists, and then two lectures. So what are the questions?
Who?
So probably, jadi kemungkinannya adalah who are
Speaker.
yeah, who are the speaker or who are they? Who are the people who are talking in the conversation? Yeah, or who are the two people talking in the conversation? So that's the possible answer. How about if the answer is, for example, she wants his opinion of sociologies, she wants to hear his lecture, she wants to know about a course he took, and then she wants to meet Professor Patterson. What is the question?
Apa yang ingin dia ketahui?
Ya, so possibly the question is apa yang dia ingin lakukan, apa yang dia ingin ketahui, atau apa yang dia inginkan dari seseorang, ya. Okay, so that's the possible questions that will come up later on. And then number 33, a course where the professor lectures and then a course where the students just listen and take notes, a course with Professor Peterson, and then a course where the students take part in discussions. Jadi mata kuliah di mana profesor mengajar, kemudian mata kuliah di mana siswa bisa mendengarkan dan menulis, kemudian mata kuliah di mana mata kuliah bersama Profesor Peterson, kemudian mata kuliah di mana siswa mengambil bagian dalam diskusi. Nah, kira-kira what is the question, guys? Hello? What is the possible questions?
Bagaimana mata kuliah itu?
Bagaimana mata kuliah itu? Jadi a course where the professor lectures. Another yang lain? Yep. Guys, come on, help me thinking. Yeah. Jadi a course where the professor lectures, a course where the students just listen and take notes, a course with Professor Peterson, and then a course where the students take part in discussions. Jadi kemungkinannya pertanyaannya adalah, hello everyone. Kira-kira pertanyaannya Ibu. Jadi pertanyaannya adalah, kan di sini before we discuss the number 33, coba perhatikan yang nomor 32. Jadi you have to look at the subject here, guys. Jadi diperhatikan subjeknya she. Jadi ingat she berarti dia perempuan, ya. Ini kita kembali ke nomor 32. Jadi perhatikan she, dia perempuan. Berarti yang ditanyakan di sini adalah dia perempuan, ya. Kemungkinan ada satu perempuan, ada laki-laki. Kemudian kan ada juga misalnya him di sini, objeknya him. Jadi misalnya she wants to hear him, alright? Ada his juga, berarti ini ada jadi opini laki-laki, kemudian yang menginginkannya adalah perempuan. Jadi ada his, ada him, dia laki-laki. Kemudian he, ada juga he di sini. Berarti ini adalah apa yang diinginkan wanita itu dari nomor 32. Kita kembali ke nomor 32. Jadi she wants his opinion. She wants to hear him. She wants to know about the course he, and then she wants to meet Professor Peter. Jadi ada she di sini, berarti pertanyaannya adalah apa yang dia perempuan inginkan dari dia?
Dosennya.
Dari laki-laki ya, bisa mungkin dosennya, kalau dia laki dosennya, bisa temannya, karena ada him di sini, ada his di sini, ada he di sini ya. Jadi apa yang perempuan itu inginkan dari dia laki-laki. Laki-lakinya bisa dosennya atau bisa temannya ya. Oke, kemudian kita lanjut di nomor 33, the question probably, pertanyaannya kira-kira apa? Jadi a course where the professor lecture. Jadi mata kuliah di mana profesor itu mengajar. A course where the students just listen and take note. Jadi mata kuliah di mana siswa hanya menulis dan mendengarkan dan menulis. Mata kuliah dengan Profesor Peterson. Kemudian mata kuliah where the students take part, di mana mahasiswa mengambil bagian dan dalam diskusi. Jadi kemungkinannya pertanyaannya adalah apa?
Bagaimana metode kuliah tersebut?
Iya, bisa bagaimana metode kuliah tersebut atau bagaimana jenis mata kuliahnya ya. Jadi mungkin what kind of course is it? Jadi kira-kira mata kuliahnya seperti apa ya? Oke, bisa dipahami?
Yes, sir.
Jadi that's probably the question ya, karena di sini mata kuliah di mana, mata kuliah di mana, mata kuliah dengan ini jadi kemungkinannya what kind of course, jadi mata kuliah kayak bagaimana yang dia akan ambil ya, atau yang dia maksudkan ya. Okay, well, how about number 34? What is the possible answer? She thinks it will be boring. She doesn't want to take it. It sounds good to her. She would prefer a course with more students participation. Jadi, she thinks it will be boring. Jadi dia mengira itu akan membosankan. Kemudian, she doesn't want to take it. Dia tidak mau mengambilnya, atau it sounds good to her. Kedengarannya bagus bagi dia, atau dia lebih suka mata kuliah dengan banyak siswa yang berpartisipasi. Nah, kira-kira what is the question of these options? Ya.
Bagaimana pendapat dia perempuan mengenai mata kuliah tersebut?
Ya, can be, bisa. Jadi bagaimana pendapatnya tentang mata kuliah tersebut, atau apa yang dia akan lakukan. Karena di sini ada she doesn't want to take it. It sounds good to her. She would prefer a course with. Ya, bagaimana pendapatnya? Jadi bagaimana pendapatnya tentang mata kuliah tersebut? That's the possible question.
Sir, excuse me.
Yep.
Ada teman yang mau bergabung tapi katanya nggak bisa, Mister.
Opo iki?
Patricia.
Kenapa? What happened?
Nggak bisa join di Zoom katanya, Mister.
Apa yang salah itu? Saya ya? I don't know how to handle this. Oh, dihapus. Nggak muncul di sini anunya, apa namanya? Oke lah. Let's wait. Okay, while waiting, sambil menunggu. Tidak ada notifikasi. There is no notification, so I just cannot do anything. Maybe while the notification is still on the way. Okay, well, now let's move on to question number 35 to 38. Jadi from a friend, from the newspaper, from a discussion, and from the utility company. Well guys, before we continue, jadi tadi pertanyaan nomor 31, 32, 33, dan 34, di sini kita bisa mengambil kesimpulan bahwa topiknya tentang apa?
Perkuliahan.
Tentang perkuliahan ya. Okay, that's great. Now, number 35, from a friend, from the newspaper, from the discussion, from the utility company. Jadi kira-kira what is the question?
Dari mana informasi bisa didapatkan?
Ya, okay, that's great. Jadi kemungkinan besarnya the question is dari mana informasi itu dia dapatkan ya? Apakah dari teman, dari surat kabar, dari diskusi atau dari utility company, jadi dari perusahaan ya. About number 36, in a far desert close by at the utility company's headquarters, the man has no idea. What is the possible answer?
Di mana bukan, Mister?
Ya.
Di mana ya? Bukan ya?
Okay, well, jadi in a far desert close by at the utility company headquarters, karena the man has no idea. Jadi kemungkinannya pertanyaannya adalah di mana ya, kan di sini adalah tempat di sebuah padang pasir yang sangat jauh, dekat-dekat sini, kemudian di sebuah di pusat perusahaan, kemudian the man has, dia tidak tahu. Jadi di mana misalnya tempat, di mana tempatnya, atau di mana dia mendapatkan, di mana perusahaan itu berada misalnya ya. Kan di sini bicara tentang company. How about number 37? It's cheaper in the short run. The utility company won't need any extra money. The plant's far away and it exists in large quantities. So what is the possible answer question? Halo? It's cheaper, the utility company. Jadi lebih mudah daripada ya, the cheaper, lebih mudah, lebih murah. Perusahaannya tidak membutuhkan uang tambahan, kemudian the plants far away, tanamannya jauh, atau it exists in large quantity. Jadi dia jumlahnya banyak. What is the question? Hello, guys? Come on, help me thinking. All right.
Wait, Mister. It make me confused.
Guessing doesn't need whether your answer is accurate or not. Let's just guess. Guess maybe what, where, when, how, why. Yang lain? Ibu Wadi, Ibu Erni, can you help us thinking? Bisa dibantu berpikir. Otak saya sudah full ya memorinya.
What, Mister?
Ya, can be ya. Apa? Jadi kemungkinannya, pertanyaannya adalah apa, di mana, bagaimana, atau kenapa?
Bagaimana?
Ya.
Berapa?
Berapa? And then?
Di mana?
Di mana? Okay, well, it's good. Jadi kemungkinannya ya, kan di sini it's cheaper. Ya bisa bagaimana misalnya ini dan itunya. kemudian bla 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 ya, atau mungkin apa kelebihannya ya. Misalnya it's cheaper ya. The utility company won't need any extra money. The plant's far away. It exists in large quantity. Jadi kemungkinan pertanyaan adalah apa kelebihannya ya atau apa keuntungannya dengan ini. Okay. How about the last one? She is concerned it will be too costly. Dia mengira atau dia menganggap terlalu mahal. Costly means expensive. And then she thinks the price is too low. Dia mengira harganya sangat rendah. And she thinks the plant is totally unnecessary. Dia menganggap bahwa tanaman tersebut sangat tidak penting. And she thinks the utility company has a good idea. Dia mengira bahwa perusahaan tersebut mempunyai ide yang bagus. Nah, kira-kira what is the question, everyone? Yap.
Yang dia pikirkan tentang tanaman itu apa?
Okay, well, kemudian bagaimana pendapatnya, kan di sini dia bilang ada think, ada concern, ini adalah pendapat ya. Jadi kira-kira bagaimana pendapatnya tentang
Tanaman.
Okay, well, mungkin tentang tanaman atau mungkin tentang harga, karena kan di sini berbicara tentang cost ya. Jadi she concerned it will be too costly. Jadi pertanyaannya kemungkinannya adalah bagaimana pendapatnya tentang harga tersebut. Apakah harganya menurutnya tinggi, rendah, atau tanamannya tidak penting, atau mungkin perusahaannya mempunyai ide yang bagus ya. Okay guys, is it clear about part B in complete test 2 before we practice? Yes? Okay, well, before we practice, maybe we can discuss also part C. So again, guys, part C is long talk. Yeah, so one talk also cover 4 questions. Well, so here, before we move on, maybe we can come back here. Sorry, I forgot. So in your point of view, kira-kira apa topiknya ini tentang 35 until 38? What is the topic of this talk in your opinion, guys? Topiknya apa kira-kira? Dia akan membahas tentang apa?
Jual beli, Mister.
Jual beli apa? Jual beli kambing, bebek, atau ayam?
Tanaman.
Atau jual beli vaksin? Okay, well, ya kemungkinannya tentang tanaman boleh, cuman terlalu sedikit di sini membahas tentang tanaman. Kemungkinannya di sini dia membahas tentang ada company ya. Jadi tentang perusahaan ya, tentang mungkin perusahaan tentang tanaman mungkin ya. Nanti bicara tentang dessert, ada plant, jadi perusahaan tentang tanaman, atau kemungkinannya dia akan berbicara tentang perusahaan yang berhubungan dengan tanaman atau di sini ada yang membahas tentang what is that? Ya, possibly tanaman ya, karena di sini banyak berbicara tentang tanaman plant. But we will see later on. Okay, well, now we are moving to part C. Well, let's see the possible questions. So again, this is a long talk. The talk could be like a lecture or tutorial, or maybe an information or maybe announcement. So let's see number 39, the employment office manager. What is the meaning of employment office manager? What is employment?
Pekerjaan.
Yap, pekerjaan ya. Jadi manajer di sebuah kantor yang berhubungan dengan pekerjaan ya. Kemungkinan dia semisal mungkin HRD ya, Human Resource Department. Jadi employment office manager. Jadi maybe the manager of the human resources. How about the university registrar? Jadi registrar, university registrar. Jadi tempat untuk atau orang yang menangani
pendaftaran di
pendaftaran di
universitas.
universitas ya. Kemudian the bookstore manager toko buku. Kemudian a student working in the bookstore. Jadi siswa yang bekerja
di toko buku.
So what is the possible question, guys? Jadi kira-kira apa pertanyaannya gitu? Ini adalah manager, registrar, manager, student. Jadi kemungkinannya adalah
apa pekerjaannya?
Apa
ya,
pekerjaannya?
apa pekerjaannya atau siapa si pembicara tersebut ya? Kan, remember guys, in Parsi only one person talk, dan di Parsi itu cuma satu orang yang bicara. Kalau di Parbi tadi dua orang yang bicara, ini satu orang. Jadi kemungkinannya adalah siapakah si pembicara tersebut ya, atau apa pekerjaannya, can be. How about number 40? Prepare a schedule, decide which worker to hire, kemudian plan students course schedule, kemudian train office worker. Nah, kira-kira apa pertanyaannya?
Mungkin saran
apa saran dari
pembicara
iya.
Kalau saran dia
untuk
biasanya
pembicara kedua.
Ingat, ini cuma satu orang yang bicara ya, in Parsi.
Berarti apa yang harus dia lakukan?
Ya, jadi apa yang dia harus lakukan ya? Apakah mempersiapkan jadwal, memutuskan pekerja yang mana dia harus sewa, kemudian merencanakan plan student course, jadi merencanakan jadwal mata kuliah mahasiswa, kemudian melatih pekerja kantorannya. Jadi apa yang dia harus lakukan atau apa yang dia akan lakukan ya? This is the possible question. About 41, what's the students' major are? When the students are able to work, kemudian why the students want to work, in which jobs the students have experience. Jadi apa yang siswa tersebut, what the students' major are, jadi apa jurusan mahasiswa tersebut, kemudian kapan mahasiswa tersebut bisa bekerja, kemudian why the students want to work, kenapa mahasiswa ingin bekerja, kemudian pekerjaan apa yang mahasiswa tersebut in which job the students have experience. Jadi dalam pekerjaan apa mahasiswa tersebut memiliki pengalaman. So what is the possible question?
Apa tujuan student
mungkin
kuliah
apa ya?
di tempat itu?
What the students major are, when the students are able to work. Dia berbicara tentang work juga di sini, work. Why the students want to work, in which job the students have experience. Jadi topiknya tentang pekerjaannya, ada job, ada work. Ya, mungkin apa ya? Mungkin apa yang what the students major are. Jadi apa yang dia bahas atau apa yang dia sedang diskusikan atau apa yang dia sedang membicarakan ya. Kemudian number 42, cashier, sales, stocker, business, office worker, and phone operator. So what is the possible question of this?
Pekerjaan mungkin?
Ya, mungkin pekerjaan apa ya?
Yes.
Nah, from the fourth question here, dari keempat pilihan jawaban di sini, kira-kira what is the possible topic or what is probably the topic of this talk? Kira-kira apa topiknya ini? Bicara tentang apa?
Kasir operator.
Ya? Tentang?
Apa yang
kerja kantor?
Ya? Tentang pekerjaan
apa yang dilakukan, iya pekerjaannya.
Jadi topiknya tentang pekerjaan atau kemungkinan tentang mungkin karena ada di sini student, ada pekerjaan, jadi kemungkinan ini adalah lowongan kerja bagi
siswa.
Bagi siswa ya, atau bagi mahasiswa. Jadi kemungkinannya nomor 39 ini adalah jadi siapakah yang memberikan informasi tersebut? Ini adalah kemungkinan informasi. Siapakah yang memberikan informasi tersebut? Kemudian apa yang dia akan lakukan, apa yang dia akan lakukan selanjutnya, atau apa yang dia semestinya lakukan. Kemudian apa yang dia akan lakukan kemudian kemungkinannya ini adalah pekerjaan apa ya? Jadi cashier, sales, stocker. Jadi pekerjaan apa yang dia butuhkan atau pekerja apa yang dia butuhkan ya. How about number 43 until 46? Soap, worm, clothing problem in landfill, how fleece is obtained, kemudian recycle and soda bottles. What is the possible answer? Sorry, what is the possible question?
Apa?
Ya. Soap, worm, clothing problem in landfill, how fleece is obtained, kemudian recycle and soda bottles. Jadi kemungkinannya ini adalah apa? Apa-apa. Maksudnya? Jadi apanya gitu ya, atau apa topiknya ya. Jadi kan remember guys, inversi itu satu orang yang bicara, jadi kemungkinan ini apa yang dia bicarakan ya, apakah tentang soap, warm clothing atau pakaian yang hangat dan lembut, problem in landfills, jadi masalah yang ditemukan di lapangan atau di darat atau mungkin di lapangan ya. Kemudian how fleece is obtained, bagaimana fleece itu kayak brose, jenis jaket ya, kayak sweater. Bagaimana sweater diperoleh atau bagaimana kain diperoleh, kain untuk membuat jaket ya, bagaimana kain itu diperoleh, obtain itu diperoleh. Recycle and soda bottle, jadi mendaur ulang botol soda ya. Oke. Jadi apa topik daripada pembicaraan tersebut? That's the question probably. How about 44? They were left in landfill area, they were reused, they were recycled, they were refilled. Jadi kira-kira they di sini apa, guys? Orang atau benda? They-nya di sini.
Benda.
Benda ya, tidak mungkin orang gitu terdampar di area landfill itu kayak apa ya?
Pembuangan sampah.
Ya, pembuangan sampah, daratan untuk tempat untuk apa ya, membuang sesuatu. Kemudian they were reused, jadi mungkin barang-barang tersebut digunakan kembali, barang-barang tersebut didaur ulang, kemudian barang-barang tersebut diisi ulang ya. Jadi kemungkinan topiknya adalah, pertanyaannya adalah
bagaimana?
Jadi recycling soda bottles, they were left in the bin, they were reused, they were recycled, they were refilled. Jadi pertanyaannya adalah bagaimana atau diapakan ya, atau diapakan barang tersebut? Apakah barang-barang itu dibuang, digunakan ulang, atau jadi diapakan barang-barang tersebut ya? Jadi dia maksudnya di sini barang ya, bukan orang. How about number 45? The dye, worm, soft clothing, computer chips, glass bottles. What's the possible question? Ya?
Pakaian hangat.
Benda apa yang didaur ulang?
Benda apa ya yang didaur ulang? Atau kemungkinannya kalau tadi sudah membahas tentang daur ulang, barang-barang itu nanti jadi apa ya? Oke?
Diolah jadi apa?
Iya, jadi kemungkinan barang-barang itu nanti jadinya apa? Apakah dia dari dye, the meaning dye is pewarna ya, pewarna. Warm, soft clothing, pakaian yang lembut dan hangat, computer chips, komputer, kemudian glass bottle. Jadi gelas yang terbuat dari botol gelas ya. Nanti barang-barang tersebut akan jadi apa? Karena dia di sini akan membahas kira-kira topiknya tentang apa ini? Tentang
daur ulang barang bekas.
Iya, pendaur ulangan barang-barang bekas ya. Jadi recycling unused things, or how to handle maybe garbage, bagaimana menangani sampah ya. Kemudian buying plastic bottles, solving the problem in landfill, buying this recycled product, kemudian becoming aware of the environment. Jadi membeli botol plastik, menangani masalah di tempat sampah, membeli produk-produk yang sudah didaur ulang, kemudian menjadi aware of the environment, jadi sadar terhadap lingkungannya. Kira-kira pertanyaannya apa?
Proses daur ulang.
Proses mendaur ulang, membeli botol plastik. Ini kira-kira outcome-nya apa ya? Kemungkinannya apa, hasil atau apa sarannya? Jadi kadang membeli, menyelesaikan, menjadi, atau mungkin apa dampak daripada atau apa outcome, apa hasil daripada kegiatan tersebut ya? Karena ada solving, menyelesaikan masalah, membeli botol plastik, membeli produk yang sudah didaur ulang, atau menjadi sadar dengan lingkungan. Oke, well, kira-kira pertanyaannya adalah nah, kira-kira topiknya apa ini guys? Tentang apa?
Daur ulang, Miss.
Ya, tentang daur ulang produk ya. Nah, tadi number 46 pertanyaannya mungkin itu ya. Jadi
tujuan daur ulang kali, Mister.
Ya.
Tujuan dari daur ulang.
Ya, tujuan daripada daur ulang tersebut ya. Oke, kemudian next 47. Okay, 47 until 50. The Central Pacific Group, the Transcontinental Railroad Company, a group from Ogden, Utah, and the two separate railroad companies. The Central Pacific Group, the Transcontinental Railroad Company, a group from Ogden, Utah, two separate railroad companies. What problem with the participants? Why they are complaining?
I don't know.
Okay. So what is the question, guys? The Central Pacific Group jadi grup ini mungkin tentang perusahaan ya, nama perusahaan namanya Central Pacific Group. The Transcontinental Railroad Company jadi perusahaan yang berhubungan dengan railroad ya, mungkin perjalanan jauh
jalur kereta
transkontinental ya, antar kontinen. Antar benua ya, jadi dengan menggunakan railroad kereta api. A group from Ogden, jadi a group mungkin itu kayak semacam perusahaan dari Ogden, itu adalah tempat di Utah. Kemudian two separate railroad, jadi dua perusahaan perusahaan railroad kereta api yang berpisah ya, yang terpisah. Jadi kemungkinannya pertanyaannya adalah apa topiknya ya, jadi apa topik dari pembahasan tersebut? Apakah tentang Pacific Group, Transcontinental Railroad Company, a group from Ogden, atau two separate railroad company, dua perusahaan yang terpisah. 48, they had to lay track across a mountain range. They had to cross all of Nebraska. They had to work for another railroad company. Kemudian they had to move westward to Sacramento, California. Jadi kemungkinannya pertanyaannya adalah
mereka harus letak.
Ya.
Apa yang harus dilakukan?
Ya, apa yang harus dilakukan ya dulu karena dia pakai had to di sini. Oke, kemudian several days, several weeks, several months, several years. Jadi pertanyaannya adalah Berapa?
Berapa lama?
Berapa lama? Okay, dynamite was used to blaze out access. Kemudian a golden spike was hammered into the last track. The worker labored dangerously and exhaustingly. The worker traversed the Sierra Nevadas. Ya. Jadi pertanyaannya adalah
apa?
Jadi ini adalah kalimat pasif, jadi mungkin apa yang dikerjakan, apa
Harus
yang terjadi dengan sesuatu ya, apakah dinamiknya digunakan untuk membuat akses,
Meledakan.
Oke, well, blaze out akses, jadi untuk meledakkan supaya mendapatkan akses ya. Golden spike was hammer, jadi apakah golden spike itu kayak semacam paku ya,
Aku.
yang terbuat dari emas, dipukul ke dalam last track. Kemudian the worker labor dangerous, jadi para pekerja itu dipekerjakan dengan secara berbahaya dan tanpa dan melelahkan. The worker traversed the Sierra Nevada, jadi pekerja tersebut apa ini traversed. Okay, jadi the worker traversed the Sierra Nevada. Jadi pekerja tersebut berwisata ke Sierra Nevada. Jadi kemungkinannya, pertanyaannya adalah apa yang
dilakukan. Harus dilakukan.
Tapi ini jawabannya kalimat pasif ya, mungkin ya, apa yang dilakukan ya, apa yang harus dilakukan. Ada yang pasif, ada yang aktif, atau untuk diapakan ya benda tersebut. Okay, so now we're going to practice. Are you ready, guys? That's the questions. Jadi for the last question, jadi topiknya kira-kira tentang apa ini? The last talk. Topiknya tentang what is the topic of this? Tentang sesuatu. Okay, well. Okay, tentang sesuatu ya. Okay. Now we're going to practice. Where is the audio? Oh, here it is. Okay, are you ready, guys? So this is listening part B and C for complete test 2. Okay, ready ya? Now we're going to start.
If you are having difficulty hearing the audio, make any necessary adjustments in the volume now. Read the directions in your textbook as you listen to the directions on this recording. Section 1. Listen. What does the woman say about the man? Or turn the pages while the directions for this part are being read. Part B. Directions. In this part of the test, you will hear longer conversations. After each conversation, you will hear several questions. The conversations and questions will not be repeated. After you hear a question, read the 4 possible answers in your test book and choose the best answer. Then, on your answer sheet, find the number of the question and fill in the space that corresponds to the letter of the answer you have chosen. Remember, you are not allowed to take notes or write in your test book. Now we will begin Part B with the first conversation. Questions 31 through 34. Listen as a man and woman discuss a haircut.
Hi, Bob. Your hair looks nice. It's a bit shorter than usual, isn't it?
A bit shorter? I don't think so.
Ini
It's a lot.
udah, Mister.
When I look in the mirror, I don't even know who's looking back at me.
Cassette 5, Side 1. This is a recording for Complete Test 2. If you are having
It wasn't that I didn't hear what you said.
30.
Did you enjoy the trip?
Number 29.
John,
Along with me as I read the directions for Part B. On your answer sheet, find the number of the question and fill in the space that corresponds to the letter of the answer you have chosen. Remember, you are not allowed to take notes or write in your test book. Now we will begin Part B with the first conversation. Questions 31 through 34. Listen to a conversation about a college course.
Hi, Mike. I've been trying to get in touch with you. I wanted to ask you about the Introduction to Sociology course you took last semester with Professor Patterson.
Why did you want to know about that course?
Well, Professor Patterson is teaching it again next semester, and I think I might take it.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why not? Was it a terrible course?
All the professor did was lecture day after day after day. He's a good enough lecturer, but I prefer courses where the students can participate more. I found it quite boring.
That course doesn't sound so bad to me. In fact, I like that kind of course. You can listen to the professor's ideas and not feel any pressure to come up with something to say.
Well, then maybe this course is for you.
Number 31. Who is taking part in this conversation? Number 32. Why does the woman want to talk with Mike? Number 33. What kind of course does the man prefer? Number 34. How does the woman feel about Professor Patterson's course? Questions 35 through 38. Listen to a conversation about a new solar energy plant.
I was reading in last night's paper that the utility company wants to build a solar energy plant in the desert, not far from here.
Do you think that's a good idea?
A good idea? It's a great idea. Solar energy is the energy of the future. It's clean, it's safe, and it's abundant. What could be better?
Won't the utility company just raise our rates to pay for this new plant?
Well, the newspaper said that the utility company would need extra money to get the plant going, but in the long run, rates would be lower. And to have a constant supply of energy, that's a small price to pay.
I'm not convinced that the price will be small.
Number 35. How did the man learn about the new solar energy plant? Number 36. Where will the solar energy plant be constructed? Number 37. According to the man, what is a benefit of solar energy? Number 38. How does the woman feel about the proposed solar energy plant? This is the end of Part B. Go on to the next page. Art from the Central Region. Correct choice is C. Remember, you are not allowed to take notes or write in your test book. Now we will begin Part C with the first talk. Questions 39 through 42. Listen to a man talking to a group of students.
Hello, I'm John Rogers, the manager of the student bookstore. All of you have been selected to work part-time in the bookstore while you are completing your university studies. One of the first things I need to do is prepare a work schedule, and I need 2 pieces of information from each of you in order to make up the schedule. First of all, I need to know the hours you are free to work. Each of you will be assigned 20 hours of work per week, and those hours could be any time that the bookstore is open, on weekdays, in the evenings, or on weekends. I would like each of you to write down for me the hours when you have classes so that I will know when you are free to work. The second piece of information that I need is your job preference. Most of the jobs that are available are working as a cashier or stocking shelves with books. There are also a few positions working in the business office. Please write down which jobs you would prefer. I cannot promise that everyone will get the first choice when I make the schedule, but I will do what I can.
Number 39. Who is John Rogers? Number 40. What does John Rogers need to do now? Number 41. What does John Rogers need to know? Number 42. Which is not mentioned as a possible job open to the students? Questions 43 through 46. Listen to a talk given by a woman.
Did you know that those large plastic soda bottles that are so common today can actually get recycled into soft, warm, cuddly jackets and blankets with the feel of fleece? These bottles have generally been dumped into landfill rather than recycled, but now that's beginning to change. In this recycling process, the bottles are gathered at a plant, cleaned, and then crushed into tiny chips. The chips are melted and then shaped into long threads. These threads are spun into yarn and knit into cloth. It can then be dyed and made into fabric. The outcome of this process is a soft and warm cloth that can be made into items of clothing or blankets. It seems rather incredible that plastic soda bottles can be turned into something so soft and warm. I think that all of you should look for some of these products in stores and purchase them. They are great products, and they are great for the environment at the same time.
Number 43. What is the topic of the talk? Number 44. In the past, what commonly happened to the soda bottles? Number 45. What can be made out of the soda bottles? Number 46. What does the speaker recommend? Questions 47 through 50. Listen to a talk on the first transcontinental railroad.
The importance to the United States of the first transcontinental railroad cannot be overrated. This railroad had a profound effect on many aspects of American life, on communication, on transportation of agricultural products and livestock to market, and the settlement of the West, to name a few. But it was no easy feat to build such a railroad. The first transcontinental railroad was undertaken in 1862 by two competing railroad companies. The Union Pacific started in Omaha, Nebraska, and moved westward. The Central Pacific began in Sacramento, California, and moved eastward. Of the two, the Central Pacific had the more difficult task because it was faced with traversing the Sierra Nevadas. To lay tracks across these mountains, workers had to carve out footpaths on steep mountain faces and then use dynamite to blast out access for the railroad tracks. After years of dangerous and exhausting labor, the workers from the Central Pacific met up with the workers from the Union Pacific near Ogden, Utah on May 10, 1869. In an exuberant ceremony, the last of the tracks was nailed to the ground with a golden spike. The completion of the railroad marked the beginning of a new era in transportation.
Number 47. Who built the first transcontinental railroad? Number 48. What was difficult about the job the Central Pacific workers had to complete? Number 49. How long did it take to complete the first transcontinental railroad? Number 50. What happened at the ceremony marking the completion of the railroad? Longman Preparation Course.
Okay guys, so now let's see your answer.
Number. Along with me as I read the directions for Part B. Remember, along with me as I read the directions repeated. After you hear a question, read the four possible the first conversation. Questions 31 through 34.
Okay, well, so number 31. So what is your answer, guys? Number 31. So the question is, who is taking part in this conversation? Jadi siapa yang berbicara dalam percakapan tersebut? Yep, the answer is
Alpha.
Alpha ya. Yang lain ada jawaban lain? So the answer Alpha ya. Jadi two students ya. Kenapa two students?
Ya.
Listen to a conversation about a college course.
Hi, Mike. I've been trying to get in touch with you. I wanted to ask you about the Introduction to Sociology course you took last semester with Professor Patterson.
Why did you want to know about that course?
Well,
yeah, okay, jadi two students talking about the lecture of Professor Patterson. Yeah, number 32. The question is, why does the woman want to talk with Mike? What is your answer? Kenapa wanita tersebut ingin berbicara kepada Mike?
Charlie.
Charlie, yang lain? Ya, karena dia ingin tahu tentang mata kuliah yang dia ambil ya. Siapa yang dimaksudkan dalam Mike? Coba kita dengarkan ulang.
Remember, you are not allowed to take notes or write in your test book. Now we will begin Part B with the first conversation. Questions 31 through 34. Listen to a conversation about a college course.
hi, Mike. I've been trying to get in touch with you. I wanted to ask you about the Introduction to Sociology course you took last semester.
Ya, jadi I want to ask you about the Introduction course of Sociology you took last semester. Jadi apa yang dia inginkan dari Mike, dia ingin tahu tentang mata kuliah yang dia ambil semester lalu ya. How about, so the answer is Charlie. How about number 33? The answer is?
Delta.
Yang lain?
Maybe. Delta.
Delta. Okay, a course where the students take part in discussion. Jadi the question is, what kind of course does the woman prefer? Jadi wanita tersebut lebih suka dengan mata kuliah yang kayak bagaimana? Coba kita dengarkan ya.
With Professor Patterson.
Why did you want to know about that course?
Well, Professor Patterson is teaching it again next semester, and I think I might take it.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why not? Was it a terrible course?
All the professor did was lecture day after day after day. He's a good enough lecturer, but I prefer courses where the students can participate more. I found it quite boring.
That course doesn't sound so bad to me. In fact, I like that kind of course. You can listen to the professor's ideas and not feel any pressure to come up with something to say.
Ya, jadi pertanyaannya adalah what kind of course does the man ya, yang laki-laki tersebut dia lebih suka. Jadi dia lebih suka dengan mata kuliah yang di mana mahasiswa itu berpartisipasi dalam perkuliahan tersebut ya. Jadi take part in discussion ya. How about 34? The question is, how does the woman feel about Professor Patterson's course? Jadi bagaimana pendapat wanita tersebut tentang perkuliahannya Profesor Patterson? Dia suka atau tidak suka?
Charlie maybe.
Yang lain? Ya, the answer is Charlie ya. It sounds good to her. Jadi kedengarannya bagus sama dia karena dia untuk laki-laki tersebut, si Mike, dia tidak suka karena dia lebih suka yang mata kuliah yang bisa berpartisipasi seperti berpartisipasi dalam diskusi. Tapi si wanita tersebut lebih suka ya karena dia tidak perlu repot-repot bertanya.
Well, then maybe this course is for you.
Number 31. Who is taking part in this conversation?
Ya.
Go on to the next page.
Okay,
now read along with me as I read the directions for Part C. Remember, you should not read ahead or turn 36. Where will the solar energy plant be Questions 35 through 38. Listen to it.
Yeah, 35 to 38. So number 35, what is your answer, guys? The question is, how did the man learn about solar energy plant? Jadi ternyata plant di sini bukan tentang tanaman ya, tapi dia tentang apa ya?
Minyak bumi bukan, Mister?
Iya, solar energi itu energi yang diperoleh dari solar itu matahari, solar system.
Oh, bukan bahan bakar.
Iya, bahan bakar yang diambil dari matahari, kayak sama misalnya listrik ya. Jadi solar energy plant ini adalah pembangkit listrik tenaga matahari. Solar itu matahari ya. Jadi solar eclipse, gerhana matahari. Jadi ini adalah solar energy plant ini adalah pembangkit tenaga listrik yang menggunakan tenaga matahari.
Oh, iya.
Okay. Jadi how does the man learn about solar energy plant? What is your answer?
Bravo, newspaper.
Dari mana? From the newspaper. Yang lain?
Bravo.
Bravo. Okay, let's listen. Kenapa Bravo ya?
A conversation about a new solar energy plant.
I was reading in last night's paper that the utility company wants
Ya, jadi I was reading the last night newspaper ya. Jadi dia ambil dari newspaper ya. Jadi ingat guys, jadi biasanya di the first line itu jawaban dari pertanyaan nomor 1. Kemudian number 36, the question is, where would the solar energy plant be constructed? Jadi kira-kira di mana perusahaan pembangkit listrik tenaga matahari tersebut akan dibangun? Di mana, guys? Ya?
Bravo.
Bravo, close by, dekat-dekat dari situ. Coba kita dengar ya.
build a solar energy plant in the desert, not far from here.
Do you think...
Yeah, in the desert, not far from here. Ya, jadi di sebuah gurun pasir tidak jauh dari sini. Berarti kalau tidak jauh, berarti dekat ya, close by ya. How about 37? What is your answer? 37. According to the man, what is the benefit of solar energy? Kira-kira apa keuntungan daripada pembangkit listrik tenaga matahari? Ya?
Alpha dan delta.
Alpha dan delta ya. Oke, yang lain Bravo dan Charlie. Oke, let's see.
I think that's a good idea.
A good idea? It's a great idea. Solar energy is the energy of the future. It's clean, it's safe, and it's abundant. What could be better?
And it is abundant. Abundant, yeah? What is abundant?
Enough.
Abundant. Abundant means banyak sekali. Berarti?
Kalau banyak sekali berarti delta, Mister.
Iya, it exists in large quantities. Abundant. Abundant itu banyak sekali ya. So it exists in large quantity. How about number 38? The question is, how does the woman feel about solar energy plant? Jadi the woman ya, tadi menurut laki-laki tersebut, sekarang menurut perempuan tersebut, bagaimana perasaannya tentang solar energy plant, jadi pembangkit tenaga matahari. Halo?
Bravo, maybe.
Bravo, yang lain she thinks the price is too low, dia menganggap bahwa harganya terlalu rendah. Oke, terus yang lain? Halo?
Delta.
Delta, yang lain? Ya? Come on guys. Why your voice is too expensive? Kenapa suara kalian ini terlalu mahal gitu ya? Oke. Well, jadi let's see ya. Kita dengar menurut wanita itu bagaimana menurutnya tentang pembangkit listrik tenaga matahari.
Won't the utility company just raise our rates to pay for this new plant?
Well, the newspaper said that the utility company would need extra money to get the plant going, but in the long run, rates would be lower. And to have a constant supply of energy, that's a small price to pay.
I'm not convinced that the price will be small.
Ya, jadi I'm not convinced that the price will be small. Jadi saya tidak yakin bahwa harganya akan sedikit, small. Berarti dia menganggap harganya
Murah.
No, I'm not concerned. Jadi I'm not concerned that the price will be small. Jadi saya tidak menganggap bahwa dia tidak menganggap bahwa harganya murah. Berarti dia menganggap bahwa harganya mahal ya. Berarti the answer is
Alpha.
Ya, she is concerned it will be too costly. Ya, dia akan menganggap bahwa harganya terlalu mahal.
Number 35.
Okay, well, now
How did the man learn about the new solar energy plant?
Okay, let's see part C.
How does the woman feel about the proposed solar energy plant?
After public notice and acclaim.
On the recording, you will hear, listen to an instructor talk to his class about painting.
Artist Grant Wood was
C. American Gospel
will be assigned 20 hours of work per week, and those hours could be any time that the bookstore is open, on weekdays, in the evenings, or on weekends. To work part-time in the bookstore.
Correct choice is C. Remember, you are not allowed to take notes or write in your test book. Now we will begin part C with...
Okay, well, so part C, number 39, the question is, who is John Roger?
Charlie.
Charlie, yang lain?
Ya, Charlie.
Charlie ya, jadi seorang manajer toko buku ya, kita dengarkan.
The first talk. Questions 39 through 42. Listen to a man talking to a group of students.
Hello, I'm John Rogers, the manager of the student bookstore.
Yeah, the manager of the student's bookstore. Ya, jadi he is a bookstore manager. How about number 40? The question is, what does John Roger need to do now? Apa yang dia harus lakukan sekarang?
Alpha.
Yang lain? Alpha? Okay, let's see ya. Kenapa Alpha?
All of you have been selected to work part-time in the bookstore while you are completing your university studies. One of the first things I need to do is prepare a work schedule.
Ya, jadi the first thing that I need to do is to prepare the work schedule. Jadi apa yang dia harus lakukan sekarang adalah prepare a schedule ya. Okay, how about number 41? 41, what does John Roger need to know? Jadi apa yang dia harus ketahui? What is your answer? Berapa? When the students are able to work. Jadi kapan siswa bisa bekerja? Yang lain?
Yes, berapa.
Berapa? Okay, let's see kenapa berapa.
And I need 2 pieces of information from each of you in order to make up the schedule. First of all, I need to know the hours you are free to work. Each of you will be assigned 20 hours of work per week. And those hours could be...
Ya, the hours you are free to work. Ya, jadi I need to know the hours you are free to work. Jadi saya ingin tahu jam berapa kalian mampu bisa bekerja. Jadi pertanyaannya when. Jadi kapan the students bisa bekerja ya. Jadi the hour itu maksudnya when, kapannya, jam berapa ya. Okay, so the answer is berapa. How about number 42? The question is which is not mentioned the possible job open to the student. Jadi yang mana yang tidak disebutkan pekerjaan yang dibuka.
Yes, Delta.
Ya. Coba kita dengarkan kenapa Delta.
Anytime that the bookstore is open, on weekdays, in the evenings, or on weekends. I would like each of you to write down for me the hours when you have classes so that I will know when you are free to work. The second piece of information that I need is your job preference. Most of the jobs that are available are working as a cashier or stocking shelves with books. There are also a few positions working in the business office.
Iya, jadi ada tadi cashier, self stocker, dan business office worker ya. Jadi yang tidak disebutkan adalah phone operator ya.
Please write down which jobs you would prefer.
Yeah.
I cannot promise that everyone will get the first choice when I make this. When I make the schedule, but I will do what I can.
Number 39.
Or blankets. It seems really been dumped into landfill.
Questions 43 through 46. Listen to a talk given by a woman.
Did you?
Yeah, okay, well. So now we're going to 43 to 46. Okay, now 43. Your answer is?
Bismillah Alpa, Mr.
Alpha, soap, warm clothing, and then yang lain?
Bravo, Mr.
Problem in landfills. Yang lain? So 48, the question is, 43, the question is, what is the topic of the talk? Jadi apa topiknya, tentang apa?
Landfill.
Ya, oke, coba kita dengarkan. Ini biasanya kalau topik di baris pertama ya.
You know that those large plastic soda bottles that are so common today can
Jadi, plastic soda bottles.
actually get recycled into soft, warm.
Ya, can be recycled in the soft, warm clothing. Jadi, the topic is tentang
Soda bottle.
soda bottles. Ya, jadi recycling soda bottles into the soft, warm clothing. Jadi dia topiknya tentang bagaimana mendaur ulang botol-botol soda ke dalam menjadi pakaian. Jadi bukan tentang pakaian yang jadi topik utama, tapi tentang soda bottle ya. Jadi the answer is
Delta.
Nah ya, okay, well, how about 44? The question is, in the past, what commonly happen with the soda bottle? Jadi dulunya itu botol-botol soda diapakan katanya? What is your answer?
Alpha.
Alpha, yang lain?
Alpha, Mr.
Alpha ya. Jadi coba kita dengar why alpha.
Warm, cuddly jackets and blankets with the feel of fleece. These bottles have generally been dumped into landfill rather than recycled. But now that
Ya, jadi in the past these bottles were mostly dumped. Dump itu artinya dicampakkan di tempat sampah ya. Jadi daripada di recycle. Jadi the answer is alpha. How about number 45? The question is, what can be made out of the soda bottle? Jadi apa yang bisa dibikin dari botol-botol soda tersebut? The answer is Berapa ya, kayaknya dari tadi jelas dibicarakan ya.
that's beginning to change.
Yeah.
In this recycling process, the bottles are gathered at a plant, cleaned, and then crushed into tiny chips. The chips are melted and then shaped into long threads. These threads are spun into yarn and knit into cloth. It can then be dyed and made into fabric. The outcome of this process is a soft and warm cloth that can be made into items of clothing.
Iya, jadi warm and soft clothing ya. How about number 46? The answer is, so the question is, what does the speaker recommend? Jadi apa yang disarankan atau direkomendasikan daripada pembicara tersebut? The answer is Charlie buying this recycled product. Yang lain? Oke, coba kita dengar ya.
Or blankets. It seems rather incredible that plastic soda bottles can be turned into something so soft and warm. I think that all of you should look for some of these products in stores and purchase them.
Ya, jadi I think some of you should search in the bookstore and purchase them. What is purchase? Purchase and purchase them. Purchase artinya?
Bayar bukan?
Membeli ya, purchase. Jadi purchase itu buy, sama dengan buy. Berarti dia menyarankan untuk membeli barang-barang daur ulang di toko ya. Okay, well, now the last talk, 47 until 15.
They are great
The answer
products,
is
and they are great for the environment at the same time.
Number 43. What is the topic of the talk? Questions 47 through 50. Listen to a talk on the first transcontinental railroad.
Yeah, so the question is, the answer for number 47, and the question is, who built the first continental railroad? Jadi siapa yang membangun perusahaan kereta api antar benua?
Delta.
The answer is, yang lain? Semuanya Delta? Oke, coba kita lihat why Delta.
The importance to the United States of the first transcontinental railroad cannot be overrated. This railroad had a profound effect on many aspects of American life, on communication, on transportation of agricultural products and livestock to market, and the settlement of the West, to name a few. But it was no easy feat to build such a railroad. The first transcontinental railroad was undertaken in 1862 by two competing railroad companies.
Yeah, by two competing railroad company, ya. So two separate railroad companies. Jadi dua perusahaan yang saling bersaing, ya. How about jadi answer is Delta, ya. So 48, the question is, what was difficult about the job in the Central Pacific? In the Central Pacific Group, which had to complete it. Jadi apa yang sulit tentang pekerjaan di Pacific Group yang harus diselesaikan, ya? What is your answer?
Alpha.
Alpha or Delta?
Saya Alpha, Mister.
Alpha, yang lain?
Alpha, Mister.
Ya, jadi mereka harus lay track, jadi meletakkan track, membuat jalur, ya, lay track, melintasi pegunungan. Coba kita dengarkan kenapa ini
jawabannya. The Union Pacific started in Omaha, Nebraska and moved westward.
So what was
the Central Pacific began in Sacramento, California and moved eastward. Of the two, the Central Pacific had the more difficult task because it was faced with traversing the Sierra Nevadas. To lay tracks across these mountains, workers
to lay a track across the mountain
had to carve out footpaths on steep mountain faces and then use dynamite to blast out access for the railroad tracks. After years of dangerous and exhausting labor, the workers from the Central Pacific met up with the workers from the Union Pacific near Ogden, Utah on May 10th, 1869.
Okay, and the number 40, what is, so the answer is Alpha, yeah? About number 49, the question is, how long did it take to complete the First Continental Railroad? What is your answer?
Delta.
Several years. Okay, well, yang lain?
Delta.
Delta, coba kita dengar why Delta.
In an exuberant ceremony, the last of the tracks was nailed to the ground with a golden spike. The completion of the railroad marked the beginning of a railroad. Mountains. Workers had to carve out footpaths on steep mountain faces and then use dynamite to blast out access for the railroad tracks. After years of dangerous and exhausting labor.
Yeah, after years, jadi bilang after years of dangerous and exhausting. Jadi setelah bertahun-tahun berarti dia diselesaikan dalam beberapa tahun, ya. How about the last question, number 15? The question is, what happened with the ceremony of the completion of the railroad company? Jadi apa yang terjadi dengan seremoni penyelesaian daripada perusahaan tersebut? What is your answer?
Bravo.
Bravo, ya. Yang lain?
Bravo.
Bravo. A golden spike was hammered into the last track. Jadi sebuah spike itu apa, ya? Kayak paku yang besar, ya. Apa? Spike. Paku, ya. Jadi paku yang besar yang terbuat dari emas dipaku atau dipalu ke dalam track, the last track, jadi track terakhirnya, ya. Coba kita dengar di mana jawabannya.
The workers from the Central Pacific met up with the workers from the Union Pacific near Ogden, Utah on May 10th, 1869. In an exuberant ceremony, the last of the tracks was nailed to the ground with a golden spike.
Iya, jadi the last of the track nailed to the ground with the golden spike. Jadi that's the answer, ya. So the answer is Bravo, ya. A golden spike was hammer sama dengan nail into the ground, the last track. Okay, well, guys, so now you can check your answer, how many correct answer from the 20 question, ya, 20 pertanyaan. Yes. Ya, from the 20 question, Ibu Nurfida, how many correct answer?
18.
18, berarti only 2 wrong answer, ya, cuma 2 yang salah, ya.
Yes.
Oke, jadi skornya ini sudah sekitar 600 lebih, ya. di listening kalau cuma 2 yang salah. Oke, yang lain Ibu Yoki, how many correct answer Ibu? Ibu Yoki yang benar berapa?
11.
11 ya, berarti yang salah 9 ya, lumayan Ibu. Kemudian Ibu Greta, yang benarnya berapa? Ibu Wadi, how many correct answer?
12.
12 ya, berarti yang salah 8 ya. Oke, lumayan ya. Oke, well, Ibu Erni, how many correct answer?
16, Mister.
16 ya, so your wrong answer is 4 ya. Not bad Ibu, lumayan ya. And the last one Ibu Anissa?
10, Mister.
10, berarti setengahnya yang salah ya. It's better than nothing ya, lebih bagus daripada tidak ada sama sekali ya. 10 itu sudah lumayan Ibu. Okay, well, so I think we have no time anymore. It's already 3:30. What time is it? Yeah, it's 3:30. Okay, so there was, I think we have no time to continue the practice for complete test 2. For complete test 3, and I think there is no problem with part B and part C ya. Jadi saya pikir tidak ada masalah untuk part B dengan C. Teman-teman sudah bisa memahami dengan mudah. Jadi untuk part complete test 3-nya saya pikir kita tidak perlu kerjakan. Tapi kalau misalnya teman-teman mau kerjakan sendiri, you can ask for the audio, bisa minta audionya nanti saya kirimkan ya. Kemudian sebelum kita dismiss the class, do you have any question guys? Ada yang mau ditanyakan? Hello, any question?
Besok materi apa, Mister?
Okay, tomorrow we're going to have, jadi ini materi terakhir untuk listening karena untuk complete test 3 saya pikir you can do it on your own. Dan saya pikir part B and part C tidak terlalu masalah ya, intinya saja di situ kalian harus tebak apa pertanyaannya. Jadi besok kita masuk ke materi selanjutnya, tapi I'm going to give you a post test of listening. Jadi post test listening mulai dari part A, B, and C, kemudian I'm going to give you also a pre-test for structure. Jadi saya mau kasih pre-test untuk structure-nya ya. Jadi the first we are going to do the listening post test, and then you're going to do a pre-test for the structure ya. Jadi strukturnya untuk pre-test. Jadi you will do 2 sections tomorrow. Listening for the post test and structure for the pre-test. Okay. So I think you will need to print out the material. So I will send you in the group about the materials. For the post test and pre-test of structure ya. And others, any question? Kemudian bagi yang tadi ada beberapa yang baru masuk dan terlambat, mungkin teman-teman bisa melihat nanti audionya, recordnya, Amin. Kemudian you can watch it and you can do the exercise on your own. Oke, kemudian saya minta maaf kalau misalnya ada tadi yang kesulitan masuk karena saya mungkin masalah di jaringan ya. Kalau jaringannya yang bermasalah mungkin saya tidak bisa bantu karena saya bukan tukang jaringannya ya. Jadi no worries guys, ada recordnya nanti kalian bisa nonton ya. No question? Guys?
No, Mister.
Okay, well, I think that's it for today, and we will meet again tomorrow for the post test of listening and for the pre-test of structure. Yeah. Thank you for joining the class. See you tomorrow, and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Mister.
Okay, you welcome.